rescued animals. And some of the animals were really weird. Like, you wouldn't think of, well, the animals we know where they were. Ecuador was weird. Okay, don't laugh at me. For example, you would never expect to see a tiger in Ecuador. But so what happens is that animals kind of get sick and what else have you in circuses, and then they can't be used anymore for the show, so they just dump the animals on the side of the road, and then someone will catch those animals and take them to some of these rescue farms. And that's what Courtney did for about 6 months, which was really awesome. You stop laughing at me. And then there was this pride of Aiden and her academic achievements. She got a bunch of 100% like perfect scores in Sept. Like, what's that all about? It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And then his love for Aiden and care for Aiden when it came to her diabetes. One thing about Charlie was that he never missed the 3 a.m. blood sugar checks. Checks. That's really awesome. Really awesome, yeah. And his happiness when Elena and Nathaniel came to visit. Nathaniel is our grandson, and he used to call Charlie Papa Charlie. Papa Charlie. And he loved Charlie's car, the Murano. Papa Charlie Tar. and summer and winter we would have to go on the lawnmower because he loved the tractor too. He was, he's a boy, right? So it's all about cars and things. But Charlie just really loved that, and he really cared for Nathaniel. He never had a chance to meet Lila because she was born just a couple of weeks before he passed away. And the other thing, I guess, third thing, okay, I have bullets, third thing. The third thing that I will miss and remember forever is his love for me, because believe it or not, okay, you should believe it because I'm telling you this. He told me every day we were together, that he loved me. Yeah. Every single day.
Cheers.
Yeah. Every single day. It's incredible. Even after an argument, because we did have them occasionally. Okay, we had them regularly. You can't be too independent, stroppy, stubborn individual without having them. Then he would sort of give me a hug, and he said, "I'm still mad at you, but I do love you." And I regularly travel with my work, and this is the other thing. Just as I had no sooner left the house before he called me to say he missed me, that he needed me, that our house was not the same without me. Every single time. So all I can say is that I'm fortunate to have had the time that I did have with Charlie, my beautiful Charlie. So then I've been thinking about a couple of funny stories to share. As you know, Charlie really took himself really seriously. He was pretty arrogant. No. Really? Oh yeah, no. Thank you, Phil. He was arrogant. He really was.
How dare you?
He liked laughing though, but never at himself. He did not like that. He did bonehead things all the time, but he could not see the funny part of that. So humor is one of my things, and what I succeeded, I think, in giving him was to make him laugh at the really, really stupid things that he did, and we would laugh together at his expense. So here are a few little examples of that. And he still makes me giggle every single time, actually. Okay, so Charlie was the only one who would buy things for his own Christmas stocking. You know what, I'm saying it feels almost like a dirty little secret. But you know what, if he was here, he probably would feel that way. He would be swearing at me from somewhere, calling me bad.
Was he surprised?
He was. So I'd laugh and I'd tease him in the morning and say, "Well, you're surprised about Santa Claus here?" Like, I don't know. It made me really, really laugh. The other thing is that he knew a little bit of Norwegian, but he was really far from fluent, like far from it. And one of my favorite things is one evening, he was teasing Aiden. We were in the bedroom, and this is the other beautiful thing. He used to tease Aiden all the time, not that she liked it, but he did. He would sort of walk by and give her a jolt that she would almost fly off and fall, or kick her in the ass, a bit like that, right? Anyways, this night we were in the bedroom, and he started to say, and I'm going to say this in Norwegian, and you, Kari, my sister who's sitting right here, you'll understand. He said, Jeg en promp. Jeg en stor promp. Okay, translation is, I am a fart. I'm a big fart. And Aiden and I were looking at it, holy shit, we don't disagree. And, you know, for someone who takes himself so seriously to come from those lips, that was a bit of a surprise. Anyways, we started laughing and he goes like, what's happening here? We said, well, you said that you were the fart. He said, no, I meant to say that Aiden was it. I said, no. What's said is what's said. And I guess sort of the last little thing on the funny side about Charlie is that he constantly got speeding tickets. I do not know anyone else, maybe other than Art. Where's Art? Right there. He got speeding tickets so often. Of course, his excuse was, you know, I'm driving a lot, you know, 60,000 to 70,000 kilometers a year. Of course, it's going to be something like this. Anyways, he started then to develop a specialty in demerit point management. So he calculated what points were going to be maybe taken off, and he would contest those points so that he had just enough to get some other points back. And anyways, if any one of you need to know a little bit about demerit point management, come and see me, because I know a lot of this. Anyways, I think we have like a 5-minute sort of limit, and I've probably gone more like 10 now. So.
Take your time.
Anyways, in closing though, he was the love of my life. We lived. We cared about the people around us. We cared about the world. We loved our daughters. And my beautiful Charlie was such a talented man, and I think that many of you would probably associate his talents with music. But there were so many other talents that were ever present, and that was some things that I really admired. Like as a businessman, he was a really great businessman. Where's Tracy? Tracy, are you here? Yeah. He was someone who created some little bit of excitement around him all the time. He was someone who made my life really special. We had intimate moments over in the studio, so the studio is important to me. We did little trips somewhere, maybe involving a concert, a hotel, room service, those kind of things. We played guitar together and sang. Although, you know, he was really impressed that I can actually hit the diminished fifth. And I thought that was amazing. I hadn't even heard of diminished fifth when he would have mentioned it, but I took that as a compliment. So we actually sang together and it worked. Discussing politics, and I'm sure many of you know what kind of political inclinations he had. If someone will mention the word Harper tonight, I think there will be like a lightning strike in the house. And doing home renovations, I guess, too, was the other one. We had so many projects on the go, future projects, and projects that come from the past that we didn't do, but suddenly they become good ideas again. We had so many plans for the future, so incredibly many plans. And I will miss him a huge amount, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. It means a lot to me to have your support. You've been amazing over the last 3 months. Amazing. With your Feed Me Wine, which is these days. Okay, I'm going to slow down on the wine a bit, but you know, next month. Suppers, food, people are coming with food, phone calls, emails, hugs, the list goes on and on. It's been amazing. I'm so fortunate to have such a crowd around us here. Sandy, thank you for getting on that flight from Alberta, just off a sailing thing. Anyways, I would love to mention so many of you. Like, where's Jack? Jack, hiding, Jack and Mike and Derek and Dawn that were here last night to set everything up. I mean, Jack, Derek, you've called me. Okay, you promised to call me every day, but I guess it's all been every second to third day, but that's okay. You're my African lion. And Jack, you've been with me every step along the way, but sending texts and encouragements. It's just been amazing. I mean, I could go around and around for everyone here for the work, for what you've done to help us, to help me. So I think with that, I will say thank you again. I'm so happy that you're all here to celebrate.
Love to see you again.
Okay, so everybody big breath.